Hi. What do we want to do? We want to change our lives. We want to change them in a positive manner. And we are here. We have made it this far. And this, as I've said in the past, is already a reward. This is an accomplishment. So being here now in your physical body, being here now relaxed or becoming relaxed, calm or becoming more calm, finding a comfortable posture where you can be feeling a sense of equilibrium and ease, and also a sense of alertness and of being awake. This kind of a posture and being undisturbed. This is a short journey that we're going on today. And we want to focus on what we're doing and not be distracted. Makes sense, right? Okay? Okay. So in this comfortable posture that you are beginning or have found, noticing the temperature of your body and the feelings on your skin. What do we have here? A real live Homo sapien. Thinking about breathing in and out and following, being a witness of, an observer of your own breathing technique. How do you breathe? How do you hold your chest? If you raise your shoulders and pin your shoulder blades back, and then allow your arms and your hands to rest, but maintaining this open, expansive chest, you will find that your breathing increases in depth. And in your sense of awareness, you become more focused on your physical. As you are doing this, remembering that the air is clean that we are breathing, or if it's not, remembering of what this process does. This is life. This is the sustaining of one's life. This is a food that we are eating, in a sense, in every minute of our lives. Right? Think about it. This is what mindfulness and meditation is for. It is not to be in a dead zone. No, the opposite. It's to be aware of everything that you can. It is how this translates with your level of awareness. It is how you acquire and maintain a flowing sense of calm, of ease, of tranquility, of equilibrium, of finding your footing upon your foundation. And what am I hinting at as is the foundation? Your physicality. That is first. Long before that man could think like we do today and have all these technological marvels and sense of world community, long before this, we had our physical attributes of breathing, of circulation through our hearts pumping through our vascular systems, and of course life itself, the vibratory, ecstatic energy flowing resiliently, continually, 24 hours a day. It's a strange concept because it is so much a part of us, and yet when I was discovering this, it was like, what? I'm vibrating all the time. My whole body, every cell is tingling, scintillating, shimmering with energy. Can you tell? Can you feel it? Putting your hands together, your palms, fingers, the digits of your fingers, put them all together gently. Wherever you want, between your legs, just your hands, an Anjula Mudra, whatever, just feel there. And you feel again your temperature. You feel your pulse. If you should. You should learn to be more sensitive. If you need to, use a couple of your fingers from one hand and put it on the base of your hand, or your wrist on the other under your thumb, and you'll find the radial artery, and then, there it is, bad boy, bad girl. Okay? You got a pulse. You're alive. It's a beginning. It's humbling to not only appreciate oneself, but just to accept oneself. We spoke about acceptance in the last pod. It's not a single conversation to have. It's a lifelong conversation of exploration, of curiosity, of learning, of being wrong, of finding out the truth. Perhaps a life's perspective isn't long enough to be able to understand all that there is, all that's come before us, all that exists, and all that will be. There's just some things that are incomprehensible, like the size of this universe, or creation's energy. It's too unwieldy. It goes right away up to the infinite. It's the same thing as conceptualizing time and thinking about everything beyond the tip of one's nose and saying, what's going on out here? But outside that nose. So you know your nose and that everything that's outside of it. What's going on? Well, yes, it's changing. What's changing? Everything in the universe is changing. And you are a beacon of energy. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you are exuding, you are broadcasting energy in every direction for whomever, wherever, whenever to pick up, to distinguish, to come to an understanding of. So I sit in awe sometimes, thinking about how lucky we are to be part of this miraculous process. So you're comfortable, you're undisturbed, and you're thinking thoughts from near and far, and wondering what's going on. And in a moment of doubt, we oftentimes come to the same question in degrees. It could be a scared kind of way or an angry kind of way, but it's just related. Confusion, loss of equilibrium, in one way, one shape, or another. What do? We come to our senses. How do I come to my senses? By remembering your physicality, by remembering your breath, your breathing, by remembering that it is long and smooth and silky, that you pull breath into your lungs like a bellows. And it begins at your nostrils or your lips and moves in to the nasal passages or through one's mouth, to the back of one's throat, and then down into the windpipe and into the upper as the air is on its way into the lower lobes, lower parts of your lungs, and maybe your tummy too. This is what we do. Thinking about this, focusing one's mind on physicality. If you still have more things on your mind, then that's okay. We're expecting that. And what is the pattern that we use? Oh, everybody knows that ZZ. Of course. We breathe in. We pause at the top of our inhales. We breathe out. We pause at the bottom of our exhales, and we repeat. And we do this around 15,000 times a day. So it's a good process to have in the background, to, yes, we take for granted because we do it so often and we're multitasking and we're doing 1,000 different things anyway. So why am I thinking about my breath? You're thinking about your breath when you need to, when you want to, when it can be a tool for you. Hello? Yes. This is what we're talking about. It's a tool. It is a focus. It is bringing your attention to a process in this case. And your energy, your awareness, your alertness, you are becoming awake. You are realizing something about yourself, self-realization. And it goes on. So this is the basis of tools that are easily assimilated, readily available, and without any connotations of historical backgrounds. It's just what it is, what we have found out in these last 2, 3, 4, 5, 10,000 years of civilization, of evolution. It's pretty amazing. So being in this comfortable posture, undisturbed, and thinking about our breathing and our physicality, we come in contact right away with a good friend, a part of our process of living. It's our heart. Our heart's beating inside. It is circulating the blood, putting pressure on the vascular system to move the blood that has life-giving oxygen, energy in it, around our body, disseminating it to all the cells, the trillions upon trillions of cells in your body who are hungrily waiting for a burst of energy. They're like sugar freaks, or you and me. We like chips or whatever it is that you like, fries, I don't know, chocolate. Okay? But it's the truth. And what do you think happens when these cells get another opportunity to be alive? Hear me out. They shiver. They quiver. They move with delight because they are alive again. So if you do not understand this term, when someone says to you, I am ecstatically aware of my life, you can satisfy your own inquiry, your own curiosity, by becoming more sensitive to yourself. It is inside of you. The quivering is going on 24/7. Remember your hands that we knitted together, palms to palms, fingers to fingers, and digits to digits. If you've allowed them to come apart, put them back together. What are you feeling? Hello? This energy, this heat. What do you think this all is? It is motion taken for granted. That's all it is. It's not a big deal. The big deal is just being aware of it again, of remembering, of coming into contact with your physicality. We start with a comfortable posture so that we can be more relaxed. It's undisturbed, so we can stay relaxed. We find our breath so that we can begin to initiate an inquiry into our internal self, and we focus more on our circulation to add another layer of physicality to focus on, to, in a sense, distract us from our 21st century environment, or whatever century it might be. That's what we're doing. Energy follows attention. And we are wanting to energize our bodies, our minds, our hearts, our spirits, our souls. This is our goal. We're moving in small steps, okay? You want to experience samadhi, okay? But you must learn how to do it. It's not like a light switch, although it can be, but it's not necessarily and most likely like a switch for you. You need to prepare. You need to expand your sensitivities. So be patient. We need to acquire more qualities. We're going to go into them. We'll run out of time for today. But this is background. You need a background to help sustain your goals, because it is your goal and your practice that are most important. Me, I'm a messenger, a guide, a friend, a helper. It is you. It is you that have your own magic inside. It is you whom are a bundle of miracles. All right. I'll talk to you later.